folks, it's Cokes or Koku, whatever you want to call me. It's whatever. It's fine. Or Co, whatever. This is one of my favorite stories to recount because it was just so obnoxious. And I potentially almost lost my life, but it's all good. I'm here, right? And crazy things happen to me all the time, and I live to tell about them. So one day, I'm in East Harlem, right? And listen, I have worked in East Harlem, worked in East Harlem for quite some time. I got friends in East Harlem. I don't know why y'all live in East Harlem, but that's a whole nother story. But it's out there just straight up zombie land. Like for the Brooklyn folks, East Harlem is like Myrtle and Broadway times 100. It is wild outside, like, rah! So I'm going over one of my homegirls' houses, right? And it was nice enough. I guess it was summertime. I don't really recall the time, but I remember the incident. So maybe it was like sometime around now, like summertime, right? And, you know, maybe it was like dark outside, whatever. So I'm in East Harlem after dark. Strike number one, you already know that's going to be a situation. I get off the 4-5 on 2/5, and I'm minding my business, headed up, 125th and Lex. Again, if you know, you already. So as I'm heading up, somebody emerges from the dark, from the shadows, on like right by the IHOP, and it's like, "What the is you doing on my block?" And I'm like, "Well, hold on now, who is you talking to?" And again, they say, "No, I'm serious. What the F is you doing on my block?" And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't know or didn't know this block was assigned to anybody, but I don't back down from nothing. Don't come at me crazy about nothing that I ain't got nothing to do with. So I'm like, yo, listen, okay, lady, I'm telling you right now, I ain't got no problem with you, and you definitely ain't got no problem with me. Leave me alone. I'm headed somewhere, and stay out my business and stay out my face and keep your tone at a respectable level, because I'm not with the ish. And I'm about that action. Like, leave me alone. This individual in this case was transgender woman. Really pretty girl too, you know, for sure. She was definitely beautiful too. And she comes in a little closer, looks at me and goes, "Oh, girl, I thought you was trying to work the block." And I was like, "I'm not working no block, girl. This is your block. If you working it, you working it. But why you sitting up here trying to fight people? Like, you missing out on the action. Over here trying to have some beef with me." Child, this lady said, "Well, I mean, you kind of cute." Like, she was like, "Well, shit, you look good to me. You for free." And I was like, wow, like, you just went from like ready to like have me out here bleeding out on 2/5 and Lex to trying to bag me? Why, thank you. I was so complimented. We went from 0 to 60 to 120, right on back down to 0, because now we was cool. And I said, "Sis, now you absolutely know I was not working your block. At the same time, you cannot me for free either." And I was misgendered in that moment. And I didn't care, you know? Because not only did this woman think I was transgender, which, again, I don't care if I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care. But she thought I was cute. And she wasn't going to charge me. And I thought that was very, very cool that I basically had a coupon on the deal, you know? People get arrested for that, and they be paying money and losing everything. She was going to give it to me. There's so many more crazy stories in my life. That's one of my favorites. Remind me to tell you guys about the times that I almost got shot.